בוקר טוב חברים, we are up to משלי פרק י"א פסוק ל"א. הן צדיק בארץ ישולם, אף היא רשע וחוטא. אומר רש"י, למה יבטח הרשע בשעה שמצלחת לו? Why does the rasha relies on his success? הלא הוא רואה שהצדיק משתלם שכר העבירה שבידו. He sees that even the tzaddikim, they're getting paid for their avirot and they're getting punished בעודו על הארץ בחיים while is he alive. So why you, Mr. Rasha, think that your success is forever? Look at the tzaddikim and they see they suffer. So Ima tzaddik, which is a Otzar Hashem, he suffers. The Rasha that he is succeeding now, do you think it's going to be forever? No. If the tzaddik is getting paid here for the avirot that he's doing, that he did, as kal v'chomer rasha, he's going to get paid. It's either b'hayav, while he's still alive, or b'moto, after he dies. So you're not going to run away. It's going to happen. Sooner or later, it's going to happen. Omer Shlomo HaMelech, don't trust your success. Al tiftach ba'osher or ba'atzlacha shelcha. It's not going to last forever. It can't be atzlacha for 10 years, 20 years, 40 years, 50 years. But at the end, it's zeilech. Most of the time, Hashem doesn't wait 50 years. It's even before 50 years. I want to read you a story in Midrash Rabbah, Parashat Toledot. Mahila? Perek Yud-Bet? No.
Last pasuk, yeah.
Last pasuk, but I'm just reading.
Oh, okay.
Are we good with it?
Yeah, we did this yesterday. That's what I was.
No, we did Perek Lamed. Pasuk Lamed we did.
Yeah. Oh, there's still one more. Sorry. Okay.
It's okay, it happens. Anyway, Mr. Albert, תשמעו סיפור במדרש רבה. בואו נסתכל. יש לכם חומש? תפתחו חומש, פרשת תולדות, when Yaakov Avinu came to his father on page 77, 76. So it says on page 76, when Yaakov Avinu came to his father, and Yitzhak Avinu tells him, come, I want to touch you. I want to check if you are my son. Ha'ata beni Esav, I want to see if you're my son Esav or not. And then it says, Vayigash Yaakov el Yitzhak aviv vaymushehu. Yaakov came to his father. Vayomer, and Yitzhak says, Akol kol Yaakov vayadayim yedei Esav. The voice is Esav's voice, and the hand is the hand. Sorry, Akol kol Yaakov, the voice are Yaakov's voice, and the hand is the hand of Esav. Omeret HaTorah in Pasuk Chav Zayin, Vayigash vayishak lo, Vayarach et reach begadav vayivarechehu. Yitzhak Avinu, he smelled Yaakov's clothes, and he blessed him. Uberach oto, right? The Midrash wants to know, what does it mean, the word Vayarach et reach begadav? He smelled his clothes. What does it mean? Av, you heard? וירח את ריח בגדיו. And Yaakov, he smelled Yaakov's clothes. מה הכוונה הריח את הבגדים?
Say who he is.
הוא הריח את הבגדים, you smell his clothes?
He didn't see good. So
Right, he was blind.
He didn't hear his voice. He thought he heard Yaakov's voice, which it was.
No, he did.
He heard Yaakov's
Right.
voice, but he thought maybe he couldn't see. Maybe he thought his hearing was going.
No. Now now you became deaf. Enough. He's blind. Got it. He's blind. So now he wants to make sure that's Esav.
Yeah.
Right? So he comes, it doesn't come. He smells it. Oh, wow. He smells his clothes and he blessed him.
The righteous that do,
I'm sorry?
the righteous that do good get paid
Okay.
in this world. So he smelled this scent.
So it was bad or good?
Good.
So you're saying Begadav smelled good? Okay.
He got paid in this world. So,
Who Yaakov?
Yes.
Yaakov, yeah.
Also, we're saying that if
Well, it's a big Yaakov.
Yeah. So he was paid in this world, and this what comes out of it, this smell of Gan Eden, he smelled it.
Well, I hear you.
is he down on something, Rabbi?
So Rashi said what you're saying, that he smelled Gan Eden. Fine. So, but it says Begadav, his clothes.
Beg it? Why not beg it?
Huh?
Is that what we're gonna ask? Why not beg it?
No. No, it's okay. The Midrash has something unbelievable. Do you know what's the definition? Begadav?
You?
Begadav.
That's who you are?
No. Begadav. Clothing. Beged.
So what does that say? What does it represent? It represents you.
In a minute. So let's get first the simple definition. The simple definition of Begadav means his clothes. Yafeh mod. But if you read the word without the nekudot, in the Sefer Torah, there is no nekudot. So the way you can read it, Ariel, is Bogedav. Do you know what does mean Bogedav, Avi? Okay. Mitch, what's the Bogedav?
The rebelliousness or traitors, perhaps.
Traitors is not cheating. Cheating better.
Somebody who cheats.
Fair mod.
Bogedav?
Adam
It's
Baminan.
more like, I think, betray is the thing.
Okay. So Begidav, Boged, Begidav, anyone who does something against the right thing, it can be between a husband and a wife, between Hashem and us. Someone that is cheating, it's called Boged. So Vayalach et reach begadav, Omer HaMidrash, Yitzhak Avinu smelled the Bogdav of Yaakov's descendants. Meaning, he smelled the Reshaim Sheba'am Yisrael. Shamatem? Do you hear this? So Yitzhak Avinu, when Yaakov came there and he smelled, he already sensed and smelled the Bogdim, the Reshaim in Am Yisrael. So is that good or bad?
He smelled the thieves of Israel?
I'm sorry?
He smelled the thieves of Israel?
Thieves?
Yeah, you said Bogedav is cheating.
Yeah, fair cheating. It can be in Reshaim.
Right, Rashaim.
Right. So he smelled already the Reshaim Sheba'am Yisrael.
With Yaakov.
Yeah.
So why did you give him better?
Oh, no. That's what I mean. So it doesn't hear that. So do you know, how would you know when Mashiach comes? How would you know that he's Mashiach? Why is he going to picture Mashiach? I want to know, how do you picture Mashiach? Tall, cool. Wow.
I have no thought of the way Mashiach is.
It's bad. I mean, you should think about Mashiach sometime.
I think about Mashiach, but
I don't know when. Maybe when customers, they don't pay.
No, I can't put a face to it.
What do you think Mashiach comes is going to say, I'm Mashiach? Okay, how would you
He's
know?
like a regular
He's been
man.
everywhere.
Huh?
He's like a regular man.
He's what?
Regular guy.
Regular guy. Mashiach, regular guy. Regular guy. In fact, so you're praying to meet a regular guy.
I'm not saying you can't be a Tamil Chacham. I'm just saying he's gonna.
Oh,
look,
so
he's
also
gonna
Am
look-
Haaretz.
He's gonna look like
Like, I don't know. You tell me.
I don't want to say an average guy, but
An average guy. Mashiach is more than a Shlomo HaMelech.
you look like a rabbi, maybe.
A rabbi, black hat.
I don't know, but a black
No,
hat,
White hat.
maybe no hat.
No hat. Remember, בקיצור, each one pictures his Mashiach the way he is.
Maybe have a Nachman kippah.
תראה שמחזיר אותך בתשובה, אבל מהר. איזה שטויות יש לו. You see why you need this class,
I'm
Albert?
joking. I don't know. I can't imagine that.
Mashiach, one of the keys for Mashiach to be Mashiach, v'hericho birat Hashem. If he can smell people, and by the smell he can judge them, that's the only way for us to know that he's Mashiach. Shlomo HaMelech, the greatness of Shlomo, that he was able to judge people with no witnesses. Again, you go to court, you had two people fighting, he killed him, he didn't kill. You need pictures, you need evidence, it takes 5-10 years till the judge comes, says, boom, guilty or not guilty. Right? In America, it can take even 20 years. Right? It can take 20 years, and then the guy goes ahead and fights back, and then maybe he's not guilty. Another 10 years. Like it took 30 years, it'll take a judge to decide whether the guy is guilty or not guilty. Yeah. Shlomo HaMelech, he was able to judge with no witnesses. Meaning he was so smart, he knew the way how to bring the truth from the people himself. That's how great was Shlomo. Yachal lishpot lelo edim, no witnesses. You can imagine today, any court you come, you have the witnesses, papers, documents, something. Habib with no documents, they're gonna throw the case to the garbage. Correct? So for a case to take place, no evidence, you cannot talk anything.
We're gonna have Mashiach.
Well, hold on. So you can imagine all the court cases in the world, all the court system. You need to have edim. Even the Torah says, "Al pi shenei edim yakum davar." Bedin cannot touch, cannot give lashes, cannot give any mita, any death with no witnesses. Al pi shenei edim yakum davar. Imagine Shlomo HaMelech was able to beat the system. He was above the system. He was able, by his chokhmah, to bring out mishpat with no witnesses. You hear that? Fair. Mashiach above Shlomo HaMelech. I don't need witnesses. I don't need anything. I smell you. Aha. You owe him money. Go pay him. That's it. And they're going to tell him in the details how much you have to pay him. It's 22,000 with 5,500, 55 and 5 cents too. He'll give you the detail how much you owe. Ech v'hericho birat Hashem.
He's going to be born with it. Mashiach.
Sorry?
He's going to be born with it.
I don't know how this will work, if it's more or not. But that's the key.
So a person can
Give
get
your
that?
Ishaya a bit, please. Ma?
A person can get this straight. It's impossible.
No, never.
Exactly. So he has to be born with it. Like Mashiach is coming to the world with this already in him.
I don't know how. That I don't know. I don't know.
No, it's Mashiach.
Was it Helik Aleph? Oh, no. You're good.
It's different. No, Mashiach.
So, אז בוא נשמע מה כתוב אומר הנביא, והריחו ביראת השם. What does mean Bericho Birat Hashem? Mashiach is going to judge based on smell. And how he's going to take over the world. Uvruach Piv. Russia is over. Iran, bomb, malach. Nothing. Beriach Uvruach Piv. Yamit Rasha.
Words he's going to use, or
With his wind, with his.
because of
Right.
the words?
No, not a word. That's it. Now picture. نحن بس لما كيبا all your DJ you're thinking about
Sounds like it's a movie.
DJ?
movie.
Saying, like,
אתה מבין? From
No,
Breslev
Rabbi.
you went to a movie.
no,
השם ישמו. So you're gonna go to, so you're gonna tell us, but you know, Yerushalayim is Hollywood.
It's the idea for movie, but you know.
I'm saying what
Don't say the more you talk, the less chokmah here.
it's like something that's not real.
Not real. But it says it.
I know. I'm saying I can imagine.
Oh,
only
you can
because it's a
imagine.
movie, Rabbi.
So let's start to imagine Mashiach. Mashiach, number one, his neshama. His neshama comes from the holiest source in the olam, in the olamot neshamot. There is 8 greatest neshamot ba'olam. There's only 8. Neshamot הכי גבוהות ba'olam are only 8. One of them is Moshe. One of them is Yosef HaTzadik. And the highest of the highest is Nishmato Shel Mashiach. More than Yosef, more than Abraham, Yitzhak, Yaakov. And he's the source of his neshama, ma'olam הכי גבוה. If I'm not mistaken, he's more than Adam HaRishon even. That's hu b'cheshbon. But Aval is only 8. And he is above everyone in the world. They're the source of his neshama. Then, after we talk about the source of the neshama, the chokhmah, the wisdom, the kedusha, the power that Hashem is going to give him is not physical power. Not at all. He can be very weak. He can be very weak. 100%. You know, in Atom Bomb, it's not something that, it's not at all.
The bomb itself is,
The bomb, but the source for what causes the explosion, the Femot. So he has it in a level that we don't even understand how. And what makes him special, that he does whatever he's gonna do, it's not physical. Uvruach piv yamit rasha. You know how he's gonna kill Rashaim? By wind of his mouth. That's it. Uvruach piv, he doesn't touch, he doesn't curse, he doesn't get angry. He looks, so poof, disappeared. And how would he judge? I smell you, Avi. You smell good. Not guilty. Or, משהו אחר. על כל פנים, Yitzhak Avinu, he tells his son Yaakov, come. And the Torah says, Vayarach etrech begadav. Just on a side point, remember, Yitzhak Avinu is here. How old is he? How old is Yitzhak now? Yeah.
123.
Very more. 123. Yitzhak is 123. How old was he when he had the Akedah? 37. And already after the Akedah, where was he? How many years? So from age 37 till age 40, Yitzhak already began Eden. 37 it began Eden. Don't you know that? What? It's my fault.
No.
It's my fault. How come you don't know that? I didn't do a good job, I guess. Huh?
You learned in God, why do you
After, let me ask you, who buried Sarai Menu? And where is Yitzhak?
next to her.
Next to her.
I'm saying in the same.
And so how come it doesn't say that Yitzhak eulogized his mother?
Where was he when she got
Oh,
married?
we're saying where was he?
Where was after the Akedah?
He wasn't there.
We don't find Yitzhak since from the Akedah.
Oh, because she died when she saw that she was that he was.
Right. So but the Akedah, that's when she died. So where is Yitzhak?
Canada?
I don't know. You tell me.
I guess so. I mean,
Don't guess. You have to know for sure.
I don't know.
So then how about that? Get up. I need a book over there. Give me code Gedolot Bereshit.
Maybe Abraham forgot to untie him.
No, I know. That's why your name is Abraham. Hello. Left. Up. Bereshit.
Maybe an olive.
Yeah, come over here. I didn't do a good job for a couple of years. How come you don't know this?
I don't know.
Okay, now so you're gonna help us. You can help us. Bezat Hashem. Let's see. You ready? Okay, Pasuk Yutet. Isaac, you read with Albert because your name is Isaac and he's Abraham. Read Pasuk Yutet.
וישב
וישב אברהם
אל נערה ויקומו וילכו יחדיו אל באר שבע.
עצור. וישב אברהם אל נעריו. So after the Akedah, it says Abraham returned to
his youth.
The two guys, the two.
Na'arav. Who was the
That
Na'arav?
helped him.
Ishmael ve'Eliezer. So after the Akedah, it says Meforash that Abraham came back to the two boys that they were waiting for him. What?
Without Yitzhak.
Yafé מאוד. Now you're getting there. So it says after the Akedah, Abraham returned back. Yes? I see you're picturing. Wow, you're balding. So, accompanying me in this Albert, it says Abraham went back to, his Na'arav. Min Na'arav. It's Ishmael ve'Eliezer. Sho'el HaHizkuni. Can you show him the Hizkuni? Right over here.
Okay.
V'Yitzhak. Hechan. איפה זה? Over there? Hechan. Halach. Question. What's the question?
Where did he go?
Yeah. Now, the Hizkuni wants to know. Abraham went back to his Na'arav. And where is Yitzhak? Read.
אלה נטמן בגן עדן 3 שנים.
Mitman began Eden 3 shanim. It says clear.
Yeah. What does it continue to say though?
Okay, خلاص.
Why did you use the word Nitzman? Like a store.
All the beautiful questions are nice. At the end of the day, where did Yitzhak?
Gan Eden.
When did he came back?
3 years later.
When? Give me a specific time.
When?
Yes. Ariel.
When the girl was coming with Eliezer on the horse.
יפה מאוד. On the horse, on the camel.
Didn't we say he was in the field?
יפה מאוד. Which field? Wow. No. Which field?
The field of Gan Eden?
No, almost. You're getting there.
His field.
Oh, Adam was.
But Rabotai, let's open a minute to Parashat. I mean, you're already here, so let's do it. Let's open to Hayes Sarah to page 67.
What does it make a difference of the actual field?
Yeah, Habibi, it does make a difference. Just follow me and you see everything makes sense. 67 Pasuk Samach Gimel. You asking in the Torah, what's the difference?
No, I'm saying, what is
in
it?
kindergarten, you ask such a question. Al Torah, what's the difference? After learning Shas, that's how you ask. Vayetze Yitzhak. Yeah, read Isaac. The best you It says, Vayetze Yitzhak lasuach basadeh. Yitzhak went and he prayed minha basadeh. I'm asking only Albert, what sadeh did he pray?
Which Sadeh?
Yes.
Sadeh is
The field. Yeah, fair. So who cares if Yitzhak was outside of the field? What do you think?
Who cares? What does it make a difference? Why
I
is
know to
it
you
that
does
he-
make a
No, I'm saying why does it make a difference of which field that he was in specifically?
Forget about which field. I don't know which field to begin with.
So what are we asking?
I know exactly. So that's exactly what I'm asking.
Why is it mentioned he's in the field?
Yeah. You want to hear?
Yeah.
Where is the first field that you remember in the Torah?
Not the one that Abraham bought from
Away before.
before.
Away. Come on, make me happy today. I'm a little.
First field.
Where is mentioned?
And with the Dam Harishon.
Almost. Right over there. No. You're getting there.
And they were.
How about that? I'm gonna help you because you're a good guy.
Not when he's
Man,
trying to
Albert, we don't have
hide.
enough time, man.
No,
Huh?
not when he was trying to hide.
Who?
Adam from Hashem.
No. Over there, it says Gan.
Oh, God, it's different.
Gan is different. I want Sadeh.
Down the gardens of the field.
Gardens.
Kind
Sadeh.
of heaven or something.
Yafeh מאוד.
Ah,
On page 13, on both side. I see Albert got a squeeze and the juice comes out.
Squeeze the juice.
On page 13, he means
Kind
in heaven.
Kind
I'm gonna shock you. Pasuk Het. You see this we don't learn. But let's learn now. Pasuk Het, read. You haven't this story done?
אל הבל אחיו ההיא בהיותם בשדה ויקום קין. אל הבל אחיו יהרגוהו. ויהרגהו.
So Cain in heaven, it says, when they were in the field, so Cain got up and he killed his brother Hevel. Now I want to know, what is he talking about? And they were outside of the field and he killed them. Who cares if he killed them outside, he killed them inside, he killed them in the basement, he killed them up the roof? What's the difference?
Same so that the Yitzhak was
I
in?
don't know. I tried to connect. What do you think?
Maybe it was the same sadeh?
Maybe.
Kapar something?
Oh, now you want to kapara. Before the kapara. So where is that sadeh?
No.
Getting there.
Where was the sadeh?
Yeah, where was the sadeh?
Shamayim?
In Shamayim.
I don't know.
Like I thought, בשמיים, אני עדיין הגעתי לארץ.
Where would it
So
be?
the Midrash says it's the sadeh of Bet HaMikdash. They were fighting over the Bet HaMikdash field, the property of Bet HaMikdash. Cain says, Habibi, that's mine. And Hevel says, no, that's mine. And they were fighting over who owns and who gets to the field of Bet HaMikdash. And based on that sadeh, he killed him. Cain killed Hevel. So what was the fight over? Sadeh of Bet HaMikdash.
Why is it-
No, hold on. Now watch this. Where was the Akedah?
There.
If I thought Akedah.
There.
Hara Moriah. Hara Moriah, Shamaya Akedah.
Which is the land of the Bet HaMikdash.
Yefeno. Hara Moriah is the Bet HaMikdash. Sadeh is the Bet HaMikdash.
Okay.
Good. So the Akedah took place at the Sadeh, which is the Bet HaMikdash. Shamaya Akedah. Correct? From there, after the Akedah, Efa Alach Yitzhak, straight up to Shamayim. So what's the connection between here and there? Because here
They were
is no. The field of Bet HaMikdash, which is the Sadeh, it's direct an entrance to
Shamayim.
Gan Eden. So when he came down 3 years after, he hit straight where? The Sadeh, which is Bet HaMikdash.
Same place the Akedah was.
Yafeh מאוד.
Okay.
Now watch. So no, meaning that's the entrance
So
and that's the exit.
he never left the Akedah. That spot. No,
יפה מאוד.
wow.
So יפה.
Still tied up.
זאת אומרת, Yitzhak, the Akedah took place at the age of 37. From there, he went up to Gan Eden. He was there 3 years. And now when the Shidduch came, he's going down straight to the same place
Twice
where...
he fell because she saw
Okay.
the Kedusha.
That's already obvious. You have Kedusha also. That's already, hold on. So let's stay here for 1 second. So that Sadeh, that Yitzhak, that we're talking about, Vayetze Yitzhak Lasroch Basadeh, is a Sadeh. Go back to the first Sadeh of Cain Ve'Hevel, that the Sadeh over there talks about, that they were fighting over the Sadeh of Bet HaMikdash.
Wow, what a cash.
Do you have this? Now let's go back. So Yitzhak already at the age of 37, he belonged to an Gan Eden. 123. Do you know what kind of a level Yitzhak Avinu was at that time? You can imagine, if by 37 at the Akedah, 48 to 3 years after Gan Eden, imagine from 40 to 123. You can imagine the levels that Yitzhak Avinu reached. Right then, he tells Yaakov, come. Vayarach, and he smells from Yaakov's descendants at a Bogdim. Do you have what? Yitzhak Avinu? Are we getting any? Are we getting something over here?
Fire. Fire.
It's not normal. And after he smells at a Bogdim, he gives beracha. Now, Ness, what's the obvious question?
If he's saying it's Bogdim,
Yeah.
and he's a cheater, why would he give him the less?
Omer Yitzhak Avinu, Omer Ness, if he smells the Risha'im from Am Yisrael, then what do you bless? What do you bless them? Vayarach et reach bekedem u'mariach et habogdim, Hashem yishmor. Then what are you going to berachot for? Right? Listen to the story that the Midrash Rabbah brings down. And what a story. What a story. There is two stories here. I'm going to skip to the second. But even the first one, you should look inside. It's gewaldig. Tishmou sipur. Omer HaMidrash. Who is the Bogdav that Yitzhak Avinu is smelling, that after he smells, he wants to give the beracha? Yes.
The menorah guy?
After the menorah guy. Okay, that's the first story. Is there on the second one, Mitch? Tishmou sipur.
Yeah, is that him?
The blind. What's the question?
Yakum Ish Tzerorot. It was a person by the name Mr. Yakum. You heard her name? Yakum. Yeah.
It was so bad.
Hold on. His name was Yakum. He was the nephew of Rabbi Yosef ben Yoezer, Ish Tzerida. So you got two people. You got Rabbi Yosef ben Yoezer, Ish Tzerida. You have his name in Pirkei Avot. Nachon Ariel? Okay, Rabbi Yosef ben Yoezer, Ish Tzerida. And you have his nephew Yakum, Ish Tzerorot. תשמעו סיפור, what a story. Rabbi Yosef ben Yoezer, ויקום איש צררות. Mr. Yakum, הברכים סוסיה בשבתה. He was riding on a horse בשבת. Meaning, this guy is
Happy Chorus.
לחלל שבת, רשע. הוא היה רשע. בקיצור, רבי יוסי בן יועזר nephew היה רשע גדול. At the time, on Shabbat, as he's riding on a horse בשבת, he sees
Uncle.
they take his uncle, לאן? אזל קומי שריטה למצטבלה. He sees him, they taking his uncle, and in front of him, they have a piece of wood to be the gallows for him. Meaning, they see the great Tana, his uncle, he's walking, and they go in walking, and in front of him, they have this big, huge beam that they're going to take him, they're going to build, and they're going to hang him on that beam. The gallows. You hear it down the story? A boy side. I need you here. So the nephew, he rides on a horse, Beshabbat. He sees this great uncle, Tana Kadosh, on Shabbat, they take him, and in front of him, he sees the big beam, the guy that they're taking to be the gallows to hang him. As he sees that, Amar lo, he tells his uncle, Hamisusi de Arkev Mari, the Hamisusach de Arkev Marach. He tells him, watch the horse that your God takes you on, and watch my horse that my God takes me on. Meaning, you know, you're religious, tzaddik, rabbi, akol, and your God takes you on what type of a horse? To death. Well, watch my God. It gives me this horse, and yeah, Habibi, I have a good life. Yeah. So the Mehaleh Shabbat, he gives it to his uncle. You're religious? Where is that religious took you? You end up where? Getting killed. You hear this? So two people riding on a horse on Shabbat. I'm sorry, I don't know. So he tells him, your God look where your God took you. He took you on a horse, lemita. My God takes me on a horse, and I have a horse riding. Amar lo, im kach lemach'isav, kal v'chomer le'oser retzono. He turns around to him and tells him, if Akadosh Baruch Hu pays, look at you, you're parting, giving a good life. If that's what Hashem pays to the Reshaim like you, who gets him angry, that's what he pays them, Kal v'chomer, what he's going to pay me. Ale poimanu, Amar lo, the guy doesn't shut his mouth, he doesn't shut his mouth. Amar lo, asa adam retzono yoter mincha. Is there anyone in the world, and talking about his generation, that did more than you? Atatana lamata Torah, and that's what he pays you? Amar lo im kach le'oseh retzono. If that's the punish that Hashem gives to the people who followed his ways, kal v'chomer lemach'isav. What he's going in, what he's going to pay to the people who went against him. Once again.
No, he's doing the opposite. He's saying he's getting paid good because
no,
he
tells him.
The nephew is telling him, look how he's paying you.
No, he tells him, you are. Is there anyone in this generation greater than you?
Right.
And after all, that's where you're
going.
That's where you're going. So he tells him, if for the people that follows his ways, that's the punishment that he gives. Meaning, bevadai shu tzaddik. But I had a couple of avirot that I have to get cleaned. So if for those avirot, that's my end. You can imagine the people who went against him. You can imagine as the honest what type of a punishment they're gonna get. Again, I want to say it again.
He's
in the beginning, it was two conversations over here. Conversation number one, he tells Rabbi Yossi, look what happened to you. And look at me. I'm having a great life. So he tells him, if for the Reshaim like you're having such a great life, imagine me as a great life I'm going to have. So he tells him, is there any tzaddik here more than you? And that's how you're ending your life with such a death. So he tells him, if tzaddikim like this, that's how they get punished. You can imagine what kind of punishment you're going to get. Not you, for the people who are mach'isim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You hear what he said? You hear what he told him? Omer HaMidrash, when he told him those words, wow. Nichnas bo ke'eres shel achna. The words of Rabbi Yossi, walking down to his death row, and still he was so solid with his faith. His words went inside his blood like a venom from a snake. Cobra. The venom goes in, within 3 minutes you die. Omer Midrash, the words of Rabbi Yossi, when entered his heart like a venom that ran away. He dropped, הלך וקיים בעצמו 4 מיתות בדין, סקלה, שריפה, הרג וחנק. When he heard that, right away הלך, and he caused himself to die ב4 מיתות. The Midrash gives exactly how he did it. He put a sword in the middle, he put stones, the כתוב נפל, fire. בקיצור, הוא מת. He went, and he took upon himself to get 4 מיתות של בית דין, והוא נשרף, נהרג ונחנק, הכל ביחד. While he is getting, while he died, ב4 מיתות that he caused himself, he died a minute before who? His uncle. He died a minute before his uncle. ורבי יוסי אומר, when they took Rabbi Yossi ben Yoazar to his death, before he gets killed, he says, בשעה קלה כדמה נזל לגן עדן. A minute before, he got to Gan Eden before me. You heard the conversation?
So he knew he got into the Olam Haba?
Uomer, he came to Gan Eden a minute. He came in Gan Eden, before me. 1 minute. At the port, that's a midrash. Omer midrash. יצחק אבינו מריח את הבוגדיו. He hears the רשעים שבעם ישראל. But look what type of רשעים. He hears Rabbi Yossi. באיזה אמונה? באיזה יראת שמיים? What happened to that Rasha? He did this, I don't care. Who cares? And he kept, he kept doing his avirot. The minute he saw that יראת שמיים, his uncle going to die, and he's calm, הוא מקבל עליו את הדין, מה עשה אותו רשע? הלך וקיבל תשובה. Those people, יצחק אבינו מריח. ואומר, ויברכהו. יצחק אבינו, he smells the רשעים שבעם ישראל. אבל הרשעים שבעם ישראל, באמת, באמת, are great tzaddikim. Because the minute they see the truth, what happens? הולכים למות. He is ready to die. He gives up all of he gives up his life. He saw emet. He saw yirat shamayim of his uncle. He didn't say, who cares? The words of Rabbi Yossi went in his blood like a venom of a snake. And what happens to him? In 1 second, he turns 380 degrees, in 1 second. And he's ready to die, and he gives up his life. והוא מת. על הרשעים האלו אומר יצחק, וירח, I smell את הבוגדיו, those people who cheated, the people שהם רשעים. But look, תראו את הרשעים שבעם ישראל. The last minute, הוא רואה אמת, ומה הוא עושה? הוא חוזר בתשובה. Those people, יצחק אבינו מריח, throughout the generation, throughout the thousands of years, בעם ישראל people, שהיו רשעים, and פתאום ראו אמת, חזרו בתשובה, they built homes של שבת, וכשרות, וטהרת משפחה, ומקווה, וישיבות. את האנשים האלו יצחק אבינו מריח, הוא אומר,
It's like they just started בוגדיו וחזרו בתשובה.
יפה. So יצחק אבינו smells the people in our generation. ומה עושה יצחק אבינו? ואומר ליעקב, ויברכהו. את מי הוא מברך? הוא מברך יסית הרשעים שבעם ישראל, איך חוזרים בתשובה. ויצחק יודע, it's not easy לעשות בתשובה. He drops כל העולם הזה. And he comes to the yeshiva. And he comes every morning to learn Gemara. And he comes every night to learn. He drops everything. Bubam, Shomer Shabbat, Tarat Mishpaha, Kashrut. He sends his kids to the yeshivot. What happened? When he was young, he dropped everything and he came to the yeshiva. Yitzhak Avinu smelled our generation. He smells the people in our generation. When people are down in the filth, in the dirt, in the garbage. And in 1 second, in one class, something happens. He hears, it gets people to turn on and they get up, they move, they drop all the garbage. את האנשים האלו, יצחק אבינו מריח, הוא אומר, ויברכהו ויגזו ברכות.
Beautiful.
Huh?
Beautiful.
Amazing. Now let's go back now to our pasuk in Sefer Mishlei. אומר שלמה המלך, and with this we're going to finish. הן צדיק בארץ ישולם, אף כרשע בחוטא. You Mr. Rasha, why are you so confident that everything is gonna, your success is gonna keep on and on? Look at the tzaddikim, they get punished. Do you think that you're not gonna get punished? That reminds me of who? Rabbi Yossi tells his nephew, if I suffer and I'm a tzaddik, do you think Risha'im kamocha, they're not gonna get suffer? He took that word so strong, and on the spot, עשה תשובה. That's the pasuk שלנו. חזק וברוך. רבו ישראל, אנחנו צריכים